Baking is one of the critical control points in bread production. This is what determines, again, how well your bread will be, how long it's going to stay, and as well as how the quality of the bread will be. The baking process involves the removal of moisture by heat for eating convenience. Before baking, our oven should be fired to get to a temperature range of at least between 170 to 230 degrees Celsius. This also is dependent on the dough weight. As soon as the proof dough gets into the oven, it also will drop the temperature of the oven. This is because the temperature differential between the proof dough and the rapid production of gas, which stretch the dough like spring, returns it. This is called oven spring. This process continues until the internal temperature of the proof dough gets to about 55 degrees Celsius. At this point, the dough gelatinizes and the yeast is dead. Cooking of the dough also stops. The gelatinized dough is transformed into a light, rapidly digestible product called bread under the influence of heat. Browning of crust takes place in the oven when the sugar at the surface of the bread and the heat on the internal surface of the baking pan reacts in a process called caramelization. The bread is expected to be fully baked within 30 minutes to 45 minutes, also depending on the oven temperature, because the baking temperature and the baking time is inversely proportional. When the flavor of the bread can be perceived, it is an indication that the bread is fully baked. It is important to also be checking the bread from 25 minutes in the oven and again every 5 minutes at interval.